Well, there it is. Hey guys, welcome to a Warcraft 3 4 versus 4 random team strategy game. I got myself a little bit of Night Elf hiding at the back. Shh, don't tell anyone. I'm safe here. So this strategy, I better read it first actually. I just briefly forgotten. I think I can get units. That's always the first thing I got to check for. No units allowed. Okay. No, I can get units, I believe, but I will read it out in a second. I just got to get the fundamental buildings put in place, and then we're good. There we go. Fill up the gold mine. Have a little cheeky look at the allies so you can process that information as well. So there we go, that looks good. Alright, Night Elf in front, Night Elf over there. Undead, okay, Undead imbalance should make up for 2 to 3 players at least. Okay, so Randy Lynn says, Yo, Witty, I have a strategy for you. Go Night Elf, get a Keeper of the Grove, get mass hippos and mount them with archers. Also get an Orb of Corruption, so the Undead comes in handy there. Go Entangle, then focus on the heroes and use the Hippo Ryders to focus on their heroes. You can dismount if you need to encounter Frostworms and others. Love your videos, Willie. Also get Priestess of the Poon for the aura. Yeah, totally doable. Totally doable. So Keeper of the Grove first. Priestess of the Moon second. And then Archers. Then Tech. Whilst trying to get an expansion, because Hippo Ryders, I wouldn't exactly call them expensive units, but you probably want, you know, a few resources to back yourself up there. Okay, let's pull this, shall we? Let's take a couple more wisps down here. He's gonna get a bit of a battering. Try to whack as you hit. There we go. He does the most damage to troll berserkers, so you may as well focus those. I know we've got the annoying Shadow Troll Priest as well to deal with. Keeper of the Grove should be out relatively shortly. At the moment he's just going to have to make do with this one. He can't quite reach that unless they move the wisps over on this side. Oops, didn't mean to do that with the Archer. Archer got a little bit frisky. Okay, now we'll finish off that Troll Berserker. May as well entangle the big guy. Start hitting the big guy with that. More. I won't risk it. It's always that clutch moment. Is it worth trying to get that last hit to do that little bit extra damage on the unit? No, we've already lost one unit. It's worth of experience. Fortunately, it was the weakest one, so that's not the hugest deal. That's as close as we want to get you. Lovely. So you can go heal up. Get more. Oh, pull you down there. May as well treat myself to a shop actually. 1, because I got to keep with the grave, and 2, so I can sell that item. 200 gold in the bank. That's a really nice place to be. Shredder. I might actually start my tech in a moment whilst this guy's waddling down. It doesn't take him too long, but it takes him still a little while. So we'll pull these back, get tech going. I'll have plenty of wood, I think, for an expansion, and then obviously into a shredder. Then we need to go heavy into our archers. Level 5 guy. Oh, don't do it. He's gonna do it. Okay. I'm gonna get another Ancient of War. You're gonna sit here for now. Just gonna finish this off. Well, that was unfortunate. Don't really want to waste time on these creeps, so you can have them. Now, let's waddle you in. We've got more than enough wisps to help repair. Get that expansion going down. Sell this item. Couple of clarities. Pretty much always worth it with a Keeper of the Grove. So valuable. We don't want too many Ancients of War. Well, I suppose I could get a third one, but you got to also get the Hippogriffs, haven't you? Right, if I come over here, I should get a lightning shield on me, hopefully. If not, no! Couldn't quite change him on that one. No lightning shield? No? I guess not. He's too preoccupied. Sometimes he does lightning shield. Ah, let's just finish this bugger off. Ah, there we go. No!
Okay.
Right, we've got one archers coming through. Whack it. Right, you need to be producing archers. Finish that off. Off we go. Is that guy just fast taking the frost bombs or something? He's already tier 2. And I think it's time for a shredder, don't you? So we'll pull this back, do some damage to that. Pick up a shredder. Shredders are always wanted. Nice try on the archer. Typical. And now we go into more archers. Yeah, it's coming across quite nicely. Tier 2 is almost done. Might actually pull back an archer there. You don't really need tier 3. You're not in a rush for tier 3, to be quite frank with you, because you don't get super bonus apart from the marksmanship, which is nice, but not super necessary. So Priestess of the Moon first. Upgrade one of the archer's abilities. You get an entangle. Shredder comes over here, starts chopping the trees. The continual creep continues. More items, and that's where the Priestess of the Moon can come in. So we can pass off some of the items onto her. Then back into... now's a good time, if any, to go treat myself, once that shredder gets the wood in, to double Ancient of Wind, if not triple, just so we can go heavy. Because we're going to focus very heavily on, you know, Hippo Ryders. That's the whole point of the strategy. So bring it in, bring it in. Just a bit more lumber. That should do the trick. More lumber is required, and we got it. Don't care too much for that item. These items I would normally sell, but Priestess of the Moon can pick them up in a second. Pass some of it over. Get staff, dust, more clarity. Happy days. Alright, we're safe to go venturing out into the world a little bit. We're going to group up our units over here. Start producing... No, how many wisps have I got first? Not that many, because a lot of them have gone into the Ancients, as you can see. Okay. So we're looking pretty good at the moment. Get ourselves that aura, bit extra damage. Wonder how many... Oh, tanks are going to be nasty. So let's get a creep going. Now, heroes aren't going to be particularly useful versus tanks, so it might have to be a lot of ducking and dodging in this game. Trying to avoid what it is that the enemy bring to us. Try to control the assassin. He's actually more of a threat. Upgrade Hippogriff riding. That yellow guy really does take a lot of the liberties with my base, doesn't he? Finish this guy, finish this guy. The other guy will come towards me. Then I want to start getting that tier 3. We haven't actually got the... wait for it. Hunter's Hall. So let's get tech. Then let's get you, pull you up, and create a Hunter's Hall in a second.
Leading the way. Nature is restless. Inventory. Trust in my command. The time is now.
Keeper of the Grove, actually. I like boosts his speed on the Priestess of the Moon as well.
We must act. The time is now.
Alright, Hunter's Hall. So we can start getting damage purely for our Hippogriff Riders. I would get the Hippogriffs, although we've only got 2 Ancients. Just creep, 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 even though you can harass this. Just me at the moment, so it's not too valuable going in a 1 versus 2 situation. If I can get some more experience, that will help power me up.
We are poised to strike. Naturally. So we must act. By the spirits. We are poised to strike.
Right, more Hippogriffs. And then I'm going to work towards that 3rd Ancient of War.
Our warriors have engaged.
Let's get a 3rd one. Oh well, I'm going to miss out on that one.
We are poised to strike.
Because there's your 2 players. There's your double players. So obviously back off on that. Pull up a wisp over here. We haven't got any protection from my expansion, so that's a concern. Watch out, Archer. Start entangling. Get back to safety. Block it off with your heroes. Make it a bit trickier for him to get in. So you can get whatever DPS you can get out. He's got a lot of footies. He's got that hero focus. We're going to get some good experience out of those footmen. 2 more hippos, and then a bunch of moonwells, I think.
Our warriors have engaged.
So, excuse me whilst I do a little bit of macro on this side. One archer down. I lost an archer. It's the humanity. He's got death pact as well, so he's tanking in there for ages. So many footmen. I am concerned for when those tanks come in, though, because that will make me rather inept. Okay, get the marksmanship upgrade. It's coming through lovely. Really hanging in there, eh? Pull back a little bit with you. Entangle you. Probably just pick off a couple of extra units here then whilst we can. He has got heals with the paladin, but I imagine they're pretty much depleted at this point. No, they're not, actually. A lot of units to pick off here. Alright. I'm going to go pick up a scroll of healing, because that would be quite a cool item to have on the... Well, the Priestess of the Moon is actually full. There we go. Right, now we need to get these units collaborating. Extra Ancient of War. We'll save up the cash now. Stay underneath the food cap. Bring the lads back into the gold mine. We've still got DPS over here. They are going to be forced to go tanks, man. If they see that many gargoyles, they're going to be like, yeah, tanks will be really good right now. Let's have a little poke. I've got my hippogriffs somewhere. Ah, there we go. Around here. I got loads. Let's go into Hippogriff Rider form. That means I need a lot more archers. So you could get 4. Because it's that crazy. You could. Okay, what have we got? Quite a lot of towers. Might be able to focus them down before he realizes and starts going for the Hippo Riders. Priest of the Moon tanking it up. Gargoyles coming in to help. Also got the Scroll of Healing to help. If we can distribute the damage a little bit. That looks nice, doesn't it? Okay, I don't think they've got anyone coming to help this out at the moment. Oh, pink at the back there. Right, one more archer. The greed is good. 1,600 gold. I think they're throwing down the GG already. Didn't even need to really break the 50 food mark. Hippo Riders and Hippos do provide some awesome anti-air support as well as solid anti-ground with the focus fire, as you say. You can focus things quite comfortably with Hippo Riders. Don't underestimate them, particularly if you get the damage upgrades from them. The only problem is with Night Elf and Hippo Riders, the thing that makes them a little bit lackluster, is that if you really want to boost your overall damage with them, because sometimes you need to take off your Hippo Riders and convert them into... oh, he's going 4 Griffin racks. 4! Yeah, you need to take your Hippo Riders down. So at the moment, they benefit from the upgrades here. Moon armor upgrades. The moon upgrades. But as soon as you convert them into, say, a Hippogriff, then they start to benefit from Strength of the Wild. Ah, hello. That might be time for me to get out. Although, in comes the flank, and I've got a Scroll of Healing just to get that heal over time. And unfortunately, all those Dragon Hawks, which were pretty good for that situation, I would have had the town portal out there. Now get absolutely decimated. But Yellow's got... Hang on a second, let's give you another... Oh no, he's out. Shall we just focus off a few more peasants? I think it's time to get back. I see a lot of Hippo Riders on them. And I'm going to go crazy on my food count now, because we've stashed up the cash to a ridiculous level.
Trust in my command.
It's quite a fun strategy to do this one because you just get so much power with it. Like I say, the only real hard counter to it is mass tanks. Bat Riders are annoying, but at least you can upgrade your armor to help versus it. But tanks make it really difficult for Hippo Riders to stay in a battle. As with most air, but such is the nature of the beast. As you can see, if you get enough of these producing buildings, you're going to go through those resources very quickly. They start to drop down very fast. Okay, so let's have a look at this, shall we? We've got 4 hippos, you got 3. So you actually need to do a little bit of math here sometimes. So you got 4 archers. I think 4 archers. 1's coming down from there. 3. So we do this right now. You can work out how much you need before you get to 80 food. Almost got a full group anyway. It is actually safe just to go pure on hippos now, just as the anti-air. But if we're going to try to get as many hippo riders out, so you got 2 hippo riders. So you've got 8 more units you can have. So you need 2 archers at least. Then that pulls you up to that. So you get 1 more hippo, 1 more archer. And that should put you up to 80 food full of hippo riders. Got to do a bit of math on the fly. Oh no, who wants to do that? Okay, so Orb of Venom. Very nice item as well. So we're going to just roll around with these units. Have a little gander as what's going on. The rest of the units will have to catch up as they come out. There we go. So those are onto a new hotkey group. 1 more hippo for this archer. And that's me at 80 food. Best to stay at 80 food almost all the time in 4 versus 4 RT. Very rarely, unless you know there is one massive battle. It's very rarely needed to go over 80 food, to be quite frank with you. Unless you got like 3,000 plus gold and you just know you can get away with it. I'm pretty sure we're doing bloody well this game. All those towers, but good old focus. It's probably better to go into this base actually before he gets too many tanks rather than the blue expansion. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. For some reason I had the habit there just to feel like pausing the game. That was a really bizarre... There we go. Oh, that was unfortunate. Okay, we're running in by the looks of it. Getting deep. There's those tanks. We don't want those. Might have to do a TP job in a second here. Not before focusing the paladin down. Oh, he got level 1. Gonna try and take down the blood mage first. The tanks haven't got barrage yet, so you can only produce 1 tank at a time now. So that's at least 1 benefit, but like I say, the tanks are the most threatening aspect here. Upgrade these Hippo Riders as much as possible. Yeah, like I say, you can get those upgrades as well if you want to treat yourself and you've really got the resources, just in case you do have to go to Hippo mode. But I don't think we do need to go to Hippo mode. I don't think you can get enough Dragon Hawk Riders to deal with, you know, 2 groups, or 1 group and a bit at least. And this guy hasn't got Gargs, has he? I don't think, so he's not a huge threat. This guy is probably the threat. This is where I might need to switch over into mass hippos and forgo all that armor upgrades for my Hippo Riders. There's the tanks. There's some quick focus. Can't entangle those spell breakers. No chance. Now, very heavy focus on the paladin. No, he's realised. Mountain King time. No way you're going to be able to heal that amount of damage. Okay, back into the pink base, who teleported elsewhere. I don't know if he accidentally teleported to the wrong base. Either way. Ah, hello. And now we need to... Yeah, he's trying to get another workshop. Now, Hippo Riders, because they do pierce damage, have absolutely terrible damage versus buildings, but as you can see, with this many units and 3 upgrades in damage, that workshop's going down at a pretty reasonable rate, providing you're able to not be threatened too much, to be able to destroy it, and there goes... Now, I think it's actually in our interest to focus down the tanks, to be honest with you. Because that's the one thing that's going to make us have to run away, so we take those down before they can really force it. And he hasn't got too many of them. Boom! He's lost his threat. Down goes the Archmage. Some severe damage coming out here. 3k gold now, so like I say, 3k gold, yeah, you can probably go up for it. Purple building chimps. Do you mean Kims? We got level 3 aura now. So +8 damage on our already, you know, fully upgraded Hippo Riders. That's where the damage is also coming in. The Priestess of the Moon. Don't forget, if you have the Priestess of the Moon, you can also squeeze a lot more damage out. So yeah, like I say, when you're at 3k gold, you may as well go out to 100 food, unless you're playing like a very, very conservative game. But at this point, we're just trying to kill off the enemy, so I think we're okay. Alright, the Dryad won't get away. The bear, though. Is there a Mountain King Stormbolt to stop the bear's retreat? Paladin whacking him up the arse. Pretty quick, this guy. Double boots of speed, that's why. No, double boots of speed doesn't stack. This is a dangerous place to do this, because I just saw those Dragon Hawks, but we're just going to do it now. I could have a bit more care, but I'm trying to make sure they go through those towers fast. Alright, let's pull back. Take them off! Hippos, go! With the remaining ones that I can get out, destroy these. I've got level 6, baby. So let's get that tranquility going. And there it is. Those must be armoured. Yeah, I thought those were armoured because they didn't go down anywhere near as quick as I was expecting them to. The Priestess of the Moon is getting focused. She doesn't want that. She wants to have a good time and enjoy her jack. Luda! Down goes the Paladin. Now the bloody Keeper of the Grove's having a rough time of it. Ain't you, mate? Couldn't remember what hotkey. No! Oh, retreat. It wasn't too necessary to retreat there. I panicked there. I tried to pass over the Staff of Preservation, but the Priest of the Moon was full with items, which is always one of the catches with having a staff with your hero, is that you can screw yourself over by having full items. You almost want a gap, just in case you need to clutch, you know, change over or switch over an item. Okay. Keeper of the Grove. I think we can get you from the tavern. Get you back into the game. You got tranquility, so you can heal yourself right back up. One thing that I did slack on this game is actually giving people lots of wood, so I can totally afford it. I got a lot of wood to give. So Hippos still pumping out. Don't really want to cancel those because we need hippos to fill up these archers. Oh, I've got to cancel one. I can't sit here all day. Come on in, fella. So I lost my Staff of Preservation. One of them would have nicked it, quite likely. Oh, there's so many hippos. Everyone group up to the middle. You could actually just rally your units to the middle, to be quite frank, if you're confident that you're winning the game. And you don't need to worry about enemies sniping off your units. This expansion's down to 6k. Mine is down to 700, so that's gone, basically. Let's group up. All together. One to all. Just missing out on that level 6. Well, the mana, anyway. The Mantle of Intelligence should help his mana regeneration. Of course, he could go over here. So you've got 4 archers there. 5. So we just need a couple more archers now, and I've almost got them mathematically correct. Although still kind of wrong. Worst case scenario, you got a few spare hippos for anti-air, like versus those Dragon Hawk Riders and stuff. So it's not actually a bad idea. You don't have to purely go Hippo Riders, but a mixture of it all. You have the flexibility with Hippo Riders. That's the gorgeous thing about it. They're just slightly more agile gargoyles, basically. Obviously, double the amount of food, though. Okay.
Our gold mine has collapsed.
Down goes the gold mine. Could just detonate the wisps. Just for a few more archers. Because how many spare hippos have I got? Oh my goodness.
We must act.
Those are your spare hippos.
Our time is now.
They're going over here. So cancel one archer, one more hippo, and that'll be it! The hippos will be maxed. The min-maxitude of the hippos. What's going on here? Ah, level 8 Priest of the Moon. I see you. I got a lock on him.
Well, there it is. Smite the defiers of the land. None shall harm the wilds.
Our times. Our warriors have engaged.
Level 6. Level 6. Tranquility.
Trust in my command.
Beautiful.
Our time. They don't stand a chance.
And you guys in the middle want to group up and join us. And there we go. So 1 archer, 1 hippo
We must act.
to max it up again.
Trust in my
Although another one. 1 archer, 1 hippo. That's if you can't afford it. I can't quite afford the hippo, so my OCD is flaring.
one shot. We must act. We are poised to strike.
Very stubborn enemy here. To the bitter end.
I stand ready. Our time. We are poised
There is a way, like if you really were about to lose a unit,
to the skies.
you might just want to dismount, because at least you could save the archer. The hippo will die. I can't remember if the tower changes target if you dismount a unit that's being injured.
Our time.
So that's something to maybe practice or play with. If the tower changes target as soon as you dismount your unit, your archer,
In my command.
your Hippo Rider basically, that would be a really good way to sort of micro and avoid the automatic damage. As long as they're not paying too much attention, they don't refocus on the injured unit. You can save a bunch of units that way. And then obviously after about 30 seconds, I think it is, put them back in.
Time is now.
He's just chilling. He's got the waddle. He wants the walk. It looks like he's looking for a fight.
Waiting on
Almost looks like he's pissed or something. No, now it just looks like he's confused because he's going past my hero. I don't know why. That's making me laugh. Okay.
trust in my command.
So this guy has hide in buildings now at this stage, I guess. I wanted that one more hippo to fill the OCD.
To the skies. Our time is now.
So many hippo riders.
We are poised.
Oh no, yeah, no, sorry, he's still down here, but he is kind of hiding buildings in terms of hiding towers. If I put the Prison Moon here, I'm pretty confident she'd only be taking damage from like 1 tower. And she could, Starfall could hit a ton of units. But obviously, if he's got Stormbolt, easier said than done. I think we're just going to plummet into this in a moment. Not a care in the world. Hippos come in. Go to Archer. Go to Princess of the Moon. That should work. This is going to hit like a truck. So dealing with those tanks early on that Pink was producing really helped us a lot here, especially the Gargs. Ah, that didn't quite work. It goes into the Archer Hippo Rider, but it doesn't re-rally to the Princess of the Moon, so you can't shift Q that. Okay. He's going to try to get... I'm going to just go straight on that Mountain King. I'll get double Starfall in a second.
We are poised to strike.
He can't reach me anyway, I don't think, but just in case. We don't want Stormbolt or anything stopping us.
Our time.
Oh, what a beautiful sight.
Our time.
So there's towers. Are they focusing on any of my Hippo Riders? Unfortunately not, so I can't really see.
Trust in my command.
And there's not going to be many towers left in a second.
We are poised to strike.
Wow. Some Night Elf power in a 4 versus 4 RT. Very rarely ever seen. There you go, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you had a lot of fun along the way. Make sure to thumbs up the video before you leave if you haven't done so already. Have a great day, and I'll see you later.